Bernstein.
Roll Tide!
Chicago Sports Radio 670. The Score.
Welcome in, 403 Chicago Sports Radio 670. The Score, Boers and Bernstein. We'll back up what Matt says. We will be at one of our favorite places, and I believe tomorrow is homecoming. Is it not for Northern Illinois, homecoming weekend?
It is for you. The Husky alum will be at Fatty's
along with Jesus
in DeKalb, and it is actual homecoming. We expect Jesus to be there.
Jesus will be there.
He's there every year, and we hope he's going to show up again.
Yep.
And we always have our friends and regulars who are there for us.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're also going to be talking football with the coach.
Not with the coach, with their coach.
With their coach.
Yeah,
I got a suggestion for him. I've been meaning to mention.
What's that, Terry?
Don't play at Arkansas.
Yeah, that's good advice.
I thought you were going to say to pick a quarterback.
No, well,
Stick with one.
could, Matty, sometimes that happens in life.
All right, so, Tanny, how do you want me to do the stuff with Aj McCarron? I know we got a lot of sound here from his Tuscaloosa's 99.1 FM.
The game, of course.
Of course it is.
Aj McCarron and
But so he went in he went in on the Alabama offense.
Yes.
He didn't like it. Is that
yes, we have that. That's the first cut you'll hear here. He's talking about Nick Saban putting the handcuffs on his offensive coordinator.
Okay.
Just this last game, I didn't see a whole lot of balance and spreading the ball around the field. I think they were keying on Coop a little too much, and I think in the end it hurt them. I don't know if that's, Lane doing that or if Coach Saban kind of put the handcuffs on Lane like I've known Coach do in the past and on his offensive coordinator and kind of we're going to be very bland and run this play and do this, and then we'll, throw it on third down if we have to. So it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back against Arkansas this week and what type of offense comes out this week. They've got to establish some leaders. And I know Landon Collins is one of their leaders, Trader Priest on that side of the ball. But Landon probably needs to be a little more vocal just from knowing him in the past. He's an unbelievable player. People look up to him and listen to him. But they got to find that leader on offense. They got a really tough schedule. Hopefully, like I said, somebody can establish being the true leader and get the team back on the right track to win some ball games.
Now, that's good stuff.
Sure.
That's some very
honest assessment.
Assessment from a former quarterback
from Westside Mike's phone.
Yeah, he was obviously calling on Westside Mike's phone. Garbage. So, and it's a story.
Yeah.
And he says that, and so people picked it up and said, "Oh, wow, there's a strong opinion there," and quoted him directly from those words that were spoken on his radio show.
Yeah, we don't believe anybody had him captive or anything. This
Correct.
is what he thought. Nobody was saying, you better say this.
Correct.
His own thoughts.
That's what he thought. And then I guess Fran Tarkenton sort of went in on him too, on Birmingham's Jocks, Jox FM. So, and then this was Catherine Webb, his beauty queen wife.
Yep.
This is her tweet. Dear Bama fans, or series of tweets, we love y'all so much. Don't read into the crazy headlines some of the media puts out, trying to get you to read their article for more traffic. Some of these twisted writers love to take a sentence out of someone's interview and twist it out of context into something negative when it wasn't meant to be at all. AJ loves the team, coaches, and players wholeheartedly, 2 words. Heck, he even has it tattooed on his chest. LOL, it's not over yet. We support UA all the way till the end, no matter what. Whoa!
The hashtag I'll do you, Brent.
Oh, I probably already has. Now, so then AJ McCarron decided to go back on the Tuscaloosa
Fight back.
The game and try to explain the hubbub over his comments.
That's what it comes with the position of playing the position of QB at the University of Alabama. And people are going to want to hear what you have to say about the university. And sometimes that's going to be taken out of context and blown up to be more of what it actually was intended for. And that's the bad side of media. I would like to see more of a vocal leader on offense. I don't understand how that got taken to be a negative, but it obviously did because it's all over the place today. Can't go anywhere on the internet without seeing it, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. And that was my fault last night, like wording the way I did, because I thought I said vocal leader, which I didn't. I said true leader, but I gave an example of being a vocal leader after. And I really don't see what all the fuss was of people on the internet or on Twitter talking about me bashing the team.
What a mealy-mouthed little weasel. What a weaselly bastard.
Seriously.
Mealy-mouthed little bitch. God almighty. I guess the wrath of Alabama is too much for everybody, though, right? I'm sure that's what it was, the wrath of the stupid.
Well, you can imagine. You get that smoky woman.
Yep.
Roll Tide! You get that woman.
That idiot to call us. You get all that together. That's trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to
there.
be exposed
Roll
to
Tide!
Yeah, that woman.
Roll Tide. How about rolling off the side of a cliff?
Or rolling on the West Side Cliff.
Him too. As a matter of fact, he could get you there. Go ahead. It's all clear. But that's it. You know, I love that when it's your show, you're doing it, and then you're walking it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like that damn media.
The damn media twisting your words.
You bastard, what did you do? Oh, boy. It is I really don't hate Nick Saban like many people do because he is the guy. But when you're on college football and you notice that there's a lot of guys just like him. You just don't know as much about him because he's so high profile. And a lot of guys just like him. Can't wait to talk about how great they are and everything. And so, and a lot of guys who make a lot of money and they can afford a yacht. That bothers everybody. But oh boy. And all because you're afraid of those people that probably got to you, right? I mean, there's no media. They're damn. He didn't say he was misquoted.
There were also some calls to his show, and you think our callers are weird.
AJ, let's take some phone calls. Olivia, you're up first for Aj McCarron. Good evening. You're in the game.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Hi, I'm here, and I love you so much. But
Thank you, Olivia.
I'm a huge Bengals fan. I was so happy. Like, I cried when you got drafted by the Bengals.
Oh, my God, I love you so much.
Let's go right back to telephones. McKinley, you're in the game with Aj McCarron. Good evening.
In the game.
Yes.
Hey,
McKinley,
Yes.
you have a question for AJ?
Yes. What's his biggest accomplishment at Alabama, like playing football and stuff?
Oh, God, stay in school, you dumb bastards.
What about Danks?
Stop.
Oh, boy, this mechanic to do movie reviews and holy crap.
Are there more?
Let's go back to the telephones. Katie, you're up next with AJ McCarron.
Yes.
Katie, go ahead if you have a question for AJ McCarron.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, can I have your baby?
Oh, come on. AJ, I apologize. Wow.
That's funny.
My screening there.
I tell you what, let's break here.
Yeah, let's break.
Bear
there.
Bryant in the next segment. Also calls in.
We always get to see there's always the women that call every show asking if they could have Terry's baby. And then they ask if they could have his monkeys.
I know. And neither's the answer.
Right,
You're not
no.
getting anything.
Right.
You're not getting anything.
Stupid biatch. Nothing
I'm
for
not giving
you.
Nothing. Hashtag. Not saying.
No noise.
No.
I was just wondering, can I have your baby?
Can I have your baby?
Tony, you're next. Inside the game here with AJ McCarron.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. In Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Can
Roll
I
Tide.
have your baby?
Wait, the host just said Roll Tide?
Tony, you're next. Inside the game here with AJ McCarron.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. In Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, he did.
All three of them had to say Roll
Yeah,
Tide. So
Roll
you heard-
Tide. It's the Roll Tide review.
Tony, you're next. Inside the game
listen.
here with AJ McCarron.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. In Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide!
Before they actually start talking, it's like they're saying
you have
grace.
to.
There's like some
Yeah.
sort of invocation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like bowing to the cardinal.
Right?
You must do that.
They sort of begin their service by all invoking Roll Tide.
That guy's actually wearing a mitre when he does that show.
Chad, you're next with AJ McCarron here inside the game.
Hey, AJ, roll time, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah,
Roll Tide, Chad. I'm good.
Oh, man. What? Composite IQ of a
That's
3 pounds of sand. Holy crap. Hey, you know what?
See, if that
may be the place I'll go.
Couldn't you just say if you're hosting that show,
Hey, listen, we know y'all love the tie, but let's just assume that
It's like the hub rules for
that everybody loves Bama, and we don't need to say Roll Tide. We'll all just assume that we love Alabama. So we don't have to, we can dispense with the saying a Roll Tide.
That hurts your ratings.
right? You got to say
Can't get your ratings up unless you say Roll Tide. Turn that station.
So it's like the Auburn radio show. Do they all say War Eagle? These people. I'm serious.
Yeah, we had a listener just called in, and he asked if we could stop playing that. He just found out yesterday his daughter was accepted to Alabama, and now he doesn't want her to go.
Well, that's not very tall, Tim.
Roll damn Tide.
She was the one calling asking about having the baby.
Hey, what's the greatest thing you've ever done in Alabama? Come here, baby. Hey, can I have your baby? Can I have a sandwich? I haven't eaten in a week.
Sam, no, they want a box of smokes. You got a cigarette?
Who doesn't? With the Ebola coming.
I was just wondering, can I have your baby?
Yeah.
Come here, baby.
Close your legs. And
Yeah, no,
grab a
Terry.
book.
Maybe that's how she reads. Maybe it's a very cool one, and it reads.
Now,
Maybe.
there is life advice from Terry Boers.
You know, the Ebola thing's not happening, Terry. That second guy was not diagnosed with Ebola. He had a hay fever.
Are we okay now?
No,
Yeah.
three of
Have you
the AJ
pronounced this
McCarron
okay?
callers were, though.
Right. No, we're fine. We're good.
Yep.
Okay, because
You know what's funny about that guy, though? And I kid you not. At the moment, he doesn't have a fever. He's not vomiting, no diarrhea. He's not even sick after all that.
I read in the story that he wasn't feeling well leading up to that. Like, he wasn't feeling well before he even went to that apartment.
Well, maybe he thought it just sort of kicked in or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But anyway,
Maybe-
we're fine, though, Terry.
all
So-
right, I'm going to candle.
Put those smokes away.
Cancel the smokes.
Yeah,
then.
put
I
the
had
smokes
them on the
away.
way.
You're
I
good.
had a couple cartons on the way. It cost me $500, I think. So I had them on the way, but fine. All right, I'll stop.
There's a tweet from Tinky Winky that says, "What if Alabama callers all tried to call Hub? How are you doing? Thanks for taking my call. Roll Tide.
Roll damn Tide.
Roll damn Tide."
Hey, Hub, roll damn Tide.
Hi, Hub. I wanted to ask you about the latest changes to the collective bargaining agreement and Roll Tide.
Some dumbasses.
His biggest accomplishment at Alabama, like playing football and stuff.
Like playing football and stuff.
Stop.
Then the next one asks about Juan Pizarro.
I want West Side Mike calling the AJ McCarron show, though. I mean, they won't be.
I think, Mike, that's what you should do. Get that number.
What would Mike from Milwaukee be like calling the AJ McCarron show?
Yeah, he never knows he's on the air.
We're going to go back to the phone lines. Mike from Milwaukee, you're in the game.
What?
Yeah.
What's up?
What?
What?
Yeah, well, so how's it going? This week's easy.
I'm telling you, you haven't experienced stupid until you've been down there for a game. If you've been down there for a game, that is something. And that campus is something, and the people who believe Bear Bryant comes in for coffee every morning, they're something.
When he doesn't?
It's something.
I think he does.
Yeah, you know what? After I heard the story enough, I believe he does.
Close your legs and open a damn book.
Yep. It's my advice for life. For everybody, really. Male or female. Close your legs. Read a book. You'll be better.
He's Boers. I'm Bernstein. Who you crapping at 5?